Yeah, I had been saying for such a long time because and actually like I actually got into like a negative conversation
Mm-hmm.
with a brother because he was pulling up clips from Professor Smalls
Mm-hmm.
saying, "See, your own Pan-African guard says that the Africans don't like us," and I was just like, well, I mean, I knew that the clip was taken out of context.
Context, because
But
you don't
I
understand.
also know people today either don't fully grasp and understand context, or they get to a point where they don't care about
They, they
context.
don't care. They just looking
And
for.
it's like, if I got the sound bite, that's A to Z. I got the sound bite. He said it, he said it, he said it. And they don't care nothing else about what came before it and what came after. And I even saw a video of, again, from hip hop. I saw a video of Method Man, and he was talking amongst like some brothers on the street or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody wanted to like, they was like, can we use this as an interview? And he was like, no. He was like, I'm gonna tell you why I don't do interviews. Because you say something and you intend it for one way, and then whoever was doing the interview, they go back and start cutting and clipping and snipping, and then it's saying something else. And he said, I'll give you a perfect example. And then he just started saying some outlandish, crazy stuff, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it was just like, are you sitting there? It's like, oh my God. And then when he got finished, he was like, nah, I ain't mean none of that. Now, if I gave you the okay for this whole interview, I know exactly what part of this you're gonna play. And everybody in the round was like, oh, well, he got a point there. Because all people want is the soundbite.
Yeah.
And once they get a soundbite, they done.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like I said earlier, I was glad when Professor Smalls finally came out and was just like, look, there's some people saying stuff and they taking my words out of context. And, it was an hour-long conversation and they playing the 3 minutes where I bombed on Africa, but they ain't playing the 15 minutes where I bombed on us. And this, that, and the other. And I'm like, finally, because if people don't put it out there, if people don't take charge of the narrative, well, you see what happens.
I said, I understand why some people gravitate towards the idea of defining our specific lineage in the United States. That part makes sense. But we also have to be honest about what FBA actually is and how it functions today. Whether people want to admit it or not, Tariq Nasheed is the mind behind it. He is the architect of the ideology, the terminology, the framing, and the political direction of the movement. Now, let me back up and tell you what the meme was that I created. It was FBA is an identity with an ideology, because they keep saying it's a lineage, not just a pure lineage, as some attempt to argue. Again, the meme I created said FBA. Go get the meme and share it everywhere, family. Go to my page on Facebook. Go to my page on Instagram, Dr. Dennis Asar Winkler. Go and share it everywhere, because we have to look. You have to really lean on your social scientists when we're talking about this thing. And I tell people, at the bottom is, I said I wrote an entire dissertation on Black identity. So I know that all identity is socio-political.
Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So much controversy and a lot of deception. You don't know who's coming through with the light and reflection, and whose mouth is mumbling trick knowledge deceptive. Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So